50, Isaiah Banks. And on defense, your defensive end, number 17, Jay Merritt. At defensive tackle, number 23, Keegan Dye. At defensive tackle, number 64, Keelan Rutledge. At defensive end, number 22, Blake Skelton. At linebacker, number 54, Peyton Powell. At linebacker, number 3, Jai Moore. At linebacker, number 13, Sean Teasley. At quarterback, number 4, Scooter Harper. At cornerback, number 2, Tanner Ayers. At free safety, number 6, Malachi Kelly. And at rover, number 8, Paul Davis. The Bulldogs are coached by head coach Jim Allen, Coach Ben Hudson, Shane McCord, Matthias McNeil, Tito Sadler, Blake Miller, and Scott Powell. Your captains for Stephens County is Cruz Mullinex, Latorian Lacey, Lucas Ricky. Your captains for the Bulldogs, Tanner Ayers, John Moore, Malachi Kelly, Riley Posey, Blake Skelton, and Elrod Mason. Hart County deferred. Stephens County will be receiving the kickoff. Now please rise, and gentlemen, remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
we go. All right, here we go. Welcome to Hart Stadium as we get ready for tonight's game against Stevens County, first round of the playoffs. Logan, what do you think about tonight's game so far? Right, not so far. We haven't started yet. But what do you think about tonight's game?
You know, I think the Bulldogs, they just need to come out strong and set the tone, especially being on defense too. They just need to cut down and don't let the offense get any kind of good plays to give them any kind of momentum to start the game off.
That would be wise. So Hart County's going to kick off. Stevens County's going to return. And Stevens County got a player back deep, three players, 2 on the 15, 1 on the 5. And we'll see how we get to region playoffs, and winner plays Clark Central here or at home, wherever it's at. If Hart County wins, it'll be here. If Stevens wins, it'll be at Clark. And we kicking it off. And there's the flag.
Well, that's not a good way to start off the game.
No, sir. We're going to kick this ball over again.
Well, that's not exactly how you want to start off a game right there.
Absolutely not. Kicking it out of bounds. Big crowd here for both. Big crowd here. We get ready to kick it off again. We're teeing it up. And the ball's going to come down at about the 40. It's going to lay there. And it's going to finally go out of bounds. But we almost had the ball right there. That was close. Been a huge mistake for Stevens if they let that ball just lay there.
Yeah, because if that was just laid there, that would have been our ball, and we was going the other way.
That's right.
See if the Bulldogs can get some stops right here and turn it into some momentum.
Hart County on defense. Defense has been playing well. They got a shutout last week. Beat Franklin County 48-0. Had a shutout 3 weeks ago against Madison County 24-0. And it's this Stevens County team. Remember, just a few weeks ago, they drove down on Hart County and scored first, and then Hart County just reeled it off and won by 26 points at the end of the game, 40-14.
I think the key right here is just let them not score the very first drive and see if we can get on the board first.
That's right. So referee's trying to get things settled out here. Here we go. And they're going to hand the ball off. He's coming out here to the right. He's going to break one tackle to get up across close to the 50-yard line to the 49-yard line. Let's see where they mark this.
So we can't have plays like that all night. If we do, we'll be in for a long, long game.
At the 49. And Stevens County's going to come out there again. In the gun with 2 backs.
Going to run the same play to the opposite
come out
side.
To the left-hand side, and he's going to get just across the 50. And that's going to bring up 3rd down for the Rebels.
You know, I think they ran the same kind of plays when I was in middle school.
And Logan hit middle school days again.
You know, they're always good to reminisce to, especially when you're watching a middle school game, to see all the plays that they did when you was in middle school.
You know, some things just don't change over the years, no matter who's the coach or whatever. Just traditions do not change at all, and that's probably one of them. They just run the same plays. I know Coach Miller at Stevens County, he's been there for many years. So 2 receivers right, 1 back, and he's going to hand off here to the right off tackle, and he's going to get across the 50 to the 45 down to the 42-yard line before he's brought down there. So Stevens County driving once again, just like they did 2 weeks ago against Hart County. Remember, after that drive and the score, Hart County would take the lead and would not relinquish it the rest of the game.
You know, the Stevens County Middle School, they've had a big back every year that I've watched them play, and they still have a big back. That's pretty crazy, too. You got some big kids coming through there.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct. So Hart County back. All right, Stevens County in the gun still. And he's going to hand off. He's going to fake it, and he's going to take it across the 40 to 36-yard line. And that's going to bring up 2nd down for the Rebels. Second down for the Rebels. Again, nice crowd still piling in here. Coming here to see the Bulldogs play, and we were not set, and they still run the play, and they get it across the 35 to the 34-yard line. They think I'm marking down about the 33 and a half, but they come here to see what this is all about. Hart County 6-0 in the season, trying to go 7-0, and that would put them in the championship game, which would actually be here at Herndon Stadium next Tuesday night at 5:30 if they can pull this thing out. If not, the game goes to Clark Central.
It's a nice warm day today, too.
Mixed up in the back of the field, but he does get it off, and we're going to bring him down behind the line of scrimmage back at the 37-yard line, so he's going to lose a few yards, and it's going to bring up third down.
See, those are the plays we need right there, plays where we're losing yards. Well, they're losing yards. We ain't got the ball yet. Stevens kind of looking to get the play in from the side.
Yeah, it is fourth down, 4th and 5. 4th down and 5 for the Rebels. Stevens County. We talked about this a few weeks ago. It's funny that they're the Rebels and the Indians are the high school.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I always get their names mixed up, too. I end up calling the high school the Rebels and middle school the Rebels, too.
Back in the day, Toccoa High School was named the Purple Hurricanes. So we're going to throw out here to the left, and we're going to eat them up right there, and it's going to be our ball. They're going to turn it over on downs. So great defense here for Hart County, and we're in business.
You know, that was Scooter Harper on that tackle again. Last week against Franklin County, he had a whole lot of tackles, but not much on offense. You think he'll get any reps into down on the offensive end?
I talked to Coach Allen last night and feel like he's going to probably get some carries today. And hopefully that'll constitute him some scores. And of course, that scores mean possible win here. So here we go, Hart County in the gun. He's looking to throw. Looking. He's going to take it. Still looking. And now he's going to take off and run across the 35 to 40. 45, across the 50 to the 45. He's going to step out there and avoid the tackle. So great little run there. And now we're across the 50 and driving down the field.
You know, the past two games, they've been looking to pass a whole lot, especially in the first play when they played Franklin County. The first play was a pass, and, well, you know, they started off with a pass play here again, too.
So here we go, 1st and 10 to 45. Stevens County still trying to get adjusted. Here we go, right up the middle. We're going to get across the 45, and we're driving down, trying to get down, and they're going to mark him down at the 43-yard line.
Jalen Lackey on the carry.
Lackey got a couple yards on the play. And it's going to bring up 2nd down and 8 for the Bulldogs.
Gain of 2 on the play brings up
as good as the pass worked out for Hart County against Franklin, you think they'll look to pass a whole lot tonight as they did against Franklin?
All right, yes, according to how well the running game goes, and we're going right up the middle again. We're out to the 40, the 35. We're going to hit the corner to the 25, to 20, and we're still going, and we're going to score. Touchdown, Hart County.
Jalen Lackey over for the touchdown.
So Hart County quickly is up 6-0 here already.
And that's exactly how you want to get on your first drive. You want to just get on the board first and carry that momentum all throughout the whole game. Nice little run by Jalen Lackey.
Lackey busted outside, and he was gone. A couple guys had angles, and they could not catch him. So here we go, PAT. It's up, and it is good. Looks like it's good. Yes, it is. So Hart County up 7-0. Here we go, 3:39 left to go, first quarter. And Hart County again is up 7-0. We'll be back in just a minute after these messages.
Hart County High School would like to thank tonight's sponsors: Old Riley's Auto Parts, Audio Enhancement, Exit Landmark Realty, Fabritex, Farm Bureau, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Gateway Financial, McGee Heating and Air, Northeast Georgia Bank, Phillips Brothers, Pinnacle Bank, Play Safe, Rent-A-Center, St. Mary's, Strickland Funeral Home, Wade's Tax Service, Dairy Queen of Hartwell.
Athletic training coverage for Hart County High School athletics is made possible by PlaySafe, a local nonprofit organization hoping to provide funds for the services that keep our high school athletes safe. Join Ahmed Hart, Clemson Sports Medicine, Blue Ridge Orthopedics, and other fine sponsors by visiting www.playsafesc.org and donating today.
Back here at Herndon Stadium, kicking off. 7-0 lead for the Bulldogs. And he's going to take it right to 25, up to the 30, 35, across the 40. He's trying to bust it outside, and we're going to bring him down at the 47-yard line. So they're in Bulldog territory automatically.
That was a little fast runner right there. That could have ended up very bad if he would have got back to the outside.
It could have been. It could have been bad. You're absolutely right.
He was definitely looking for the end zone. Just couldn't get there.
Stevens County takes over first and 10.
7-0 Hart County. That was a quick score for Hart County. Just a couple of plays on offense and go down the field and score. Now see if the defense can step up again. That's the only thing, unfortunate thing about playing like that and scoring quick is defense got to come right back out there. So Stevens County's going to hand the ball off and
he's going to slip and fall.
And
Well, he's going to lose about a yard on that one.
On the carry, number 19, Torian Lacey. The loss of 1 on the play brings up second down and 11.
lost 1. It's going to bring down second down and 9. Second down and 11 for Stevens County.
Back in the gun with one back. He's gonna.
Oh, he's looking.
Gonna
He's
look to
trying to
pass,
pass, but looks like we're going to sack him back at the 45-yard line. So he's going to lose about 5 yards on the play.
And that's
going to bring up third down and long.
Yeah, that's going to put them back in their territory.
Just like last week, we played Franklin County. They got the ball a couple times. They went backwards.
Yeah, they did. It seems like every time they got the ball, they ended up losing yards. Should be penalties or shoot whatever, penalties, turnovers, and all that.
Clock still ticking. 2:14 left to go, first quarter. Hart County up 7-0. He's looking at the throw, and he's going to throw out here. Oh, he's going to hold it again. And then we're just going to sack him one more time. That's exactly what you want right there. Just keep the pressure on him and see what happens.
That's exactly how you want to do it. Shut him out.
We rushed right up the middle. He couldn't find a receiver. Good coverage, and that was just one of those things where the coverage actually helped you buy some time with the defensive line, and they just went in and just crushed him back there. So now they're fourth down and very long. They're going to punt. And he's going to get the punt off. A little wobbly punt off to the right. Let's go left. And they're going to down it about the 26-yard line. So Hart County's going to get the ball with 1:24 left to go first quarter. Hart County's up 7-0. We'll be back in just a minute.
Hart County High School is about academics, sports and training, Bulldog Chow, reading, teamwork, brilliant minds, preparing for the future.
Back here at Herndon Stadium, Hart County's going to hand off, and he's coming out here to the left. He's going to try to find something. Still looking, going to reverse course and go across the field. He's still at the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
And that's a track race.
He is gone. Touchdown, Hart County, but there is a flag way back there. Way back there. Let's see what this call is.
Man, I hope they do not pull that one back, because plays like that get you tired, and you do not want to go back and have to redo all that.
Oh my gosh, he hit the corner and was gone. But it looks like we're gonna have a block in the back or holding. And when you reverse course, that's exactly what happens.
Number 4, Scooter Harper's play. It's called back for a penalty.
That's one of them plays that could have been on ESPN right there. He went all the way across the field.
Yeah, he came off to the left, couldn't find anything, reverse course, and was gone. But there was a block in the back. Now we bring it all the way back to the 20-yard line. Oh, this motherfucker or not. The flag was at the 20. Now we're bringing it all the way back to the 10-yard line. So now if he wants to score, Logan's got to go 90 yards.
Yeah, I think he's got it in him, so.
Yeah, I tell you, it's tough to run those long runs like that, and all of a sudden you have to come back and try to do it again.
Yeah,
So here we go.
Absolutely right about that.
He's going to hand off to Lackey. Lackey's off to the right, and he's going to get about almost close to 10 yards, up to the 19-yard line. So it's going to bring up second down and about 7.
And plays like that just drain you. That's when you got to tell the coach, like, hey, coach, get me real quick for a couple plays.
Well, you know, he got a good stable of running backs, and they're going to be not only good the next couple of years, but they're going to add to the depth that we already have in varsity with Malachi Thomas and some of the other guys up there.
Yeah, lots of running backs coming up for Hart County through the years.
And we got motion, so we're going to back up 5 yards. We gain 10, move back 5. Can't keep doing that all night.
No, they had very few penalties against Franklin County. Not starting off good right now. Clock's going to stop with about 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Score 7-0 Bulldogs.
7-0. Hart County's trying to get something going, but just they keep going backwards.
So you look to pass right here?
At this point, you're going to have to pass almost. And that is unfortunate. And we are going to pass. And he's looking to throw. He's going out to the left and just overthrows him just a hair. Just off the fingertips, and it's going to bring up third down.
Number 12, Austin Whitworth.
Very long.
Number 23, Keegan Dye. Play brings up third down and long.
So third and very long for Hart County. Third and almost 20. Checking on the JV. JV's playing at East Jackson today. It was nothing last time we checked. It's also live on the Bulldog Television Network, so if you logged in here, you can switch over and watch that one. And Stevens County's going to get pressure, and we're trying to get escape. And he's just going to run down the sideline and get pushed out at about the 17-yard line. And that's going to bring us to the 15-yard line. That's going to bring up fourth down. So you had a great touchdown run, but then you had to go back and a couple of penalties here and there, and now you're backed up deep, and now you're playing a field position game.
You know, I think that penalty after the Scooter Harper run, I think that kind of messed them up a little bit. And as that messed them up, they ended up getting another penalty. So I think on that drive, they just kind of gave up right there. And just, you know. It's
hard to come back from a penalty like that because you think you got a touchdown, you get to disappointment, and you're like, okay, what do I do now? And then you're a little bit tired, and you just have to sort of suck it up and go. But we're going to punt the ball away. Well, and it's not a very good punt, and it looks like it's going to roll out at about the 30-yard line.
That was better than the 4-yard punt from the Franklin County punter the other night.
36-yard line. So Hart County, they kicked it out of bounds at about the 36-yard line, so Stevens going to have great field position. And, folks, that is the end of the first quarter here in Herndon Stadium. Hart County up 7-0 on a very long touchdown run by Lackey. We'll be back in just a moment after these messages.
Hi, Dog fans. Rick Basinger, President and CEO of Northeast Georgia Bank. Also graduate, Hart County High School, 1976. Northeast Georgia Bank has been your hometown community bank for 111 years. We have a variety of products and services. We are proud to be a sponsor of all Hart County community sports. Go Dogs!
Northeast Georgia Bank member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Phillips Brothers Contracting has been building custom homes in Hart County for 18 years, and we are proud supporters of Hart County athletics. The same qualities that go into building a strong home must be a part of any team. Trust, loyalty, respect, determination, strength, dedication, discipline, and attention to detail. We look forward to the future of Hart County sports.
Back here at Herndon Stadium, Hart County up 7-0. We're in the second quarter already. That didn't take long to play that quarter.
It did not at all.
Somebody's cooking something out here. We smell it. It smells good.
Smells good.
Stevens County going to hand off, go right up the middle. He's at the 20 down to the 15 to 10, 5, and he's going to score. Stevens County is one PAT away from tying this thing up.
That's a little fast running back right there Stevens County has.
He blew through that line and was gone. There you go. Looks like they may go for 2.
Yeah, that's not a good way to start off the second quarter right there, giving up about a 36-yard touchdown run right there. That is not how you want to start it off. And I think they're going for 2.
They are going for 2. Here we go. They're going for the lead. It's 7-6, Stevens County. Hold on, we got a timeout. Looks like we got a timeout. Stevens County going to call timeout. We got timeout on the field with 7:51 left to go here, second quarter, and a PAT pending. It's Hart County 7, Stevens County 6.
I'm Stephen Moshe.
And I'm Brandon Johnson.
At GFS Insurance Group, we're Bulldogs for life, and we're here to serve and support our community.
Let us serve you with exceptional insurance rates and service for your home, auto, and commercial insurance needs.
We also offer life and health insurance, long-term care insurance, and group benefits. Hey, Brandon, go long.
At GFS Insurance Group in Hartwell, we're not going to drop the ball.
Back here at Herndon Stadium, Hart County's up 7-6, but Stevens County's PAT is pending here. They called timeout just before the PAT, and let's see what they do. If they make it, they take the lead. If they miss it, Hart County still has a 1-point lead. And you know, in a playoff game, you know you're going to have a close game. And here we go. They're going to hand off right up the middle. And we got Ben there, and it looks like, and there's a flag down, but he did get stopped, so they're going to decline that penalty. And Hart County's going to still lead by 1, 7-6. 7-6 with 7:51 left here in the second quarter. Hart County's still up. We'll be back in just a minute.
St. Mary's Sacred Heart Hospital is proud to serve the communities of North Georgia by providing mission-driven, high-quality health care. Our physicians and staff offer a full range of vital services, including advanced surgical and imaging services. We offer rehabilitative services with physical and speech therapy. We meet the needs of expecting families with our mother-baby unit. We provide emergency care 24/7 and so much more. St. Mary's Sacred Heart Hospital. Your health is our mission.
Hart County High School is about academics, sports and training, Bulldog Chow, reading, teamwork, brilliant minds, preparing for the future. Hart County High School is the school made for us.
Back here at Herndon Stadium, Stevens kicking off. And it's going to be a high kick, and we're going to take it at about the 32-yard line. And we're going to bust right through the line. We're up to the 50, the 45, 40, and we're still going 35, 30, 25, 20. Got a whole crew going with them, and we're going to score on a touchdown.
No flags. Or is that one in the middle of the field? No, that's the kicking tee. Never mind.
The kicking tee. The referee's got pink flags that sort of match the same color as the kicking tee. And Hart County's now up 13-6. Great kick. They sky kicked it, and we just took off and ran with it. That was Isaiah Brooks.
That's a new name to hear for the touchdown board.
That's a good thing to have right there, especially Steven just went down and scored on you.
Yeah, that's exactly how you want to come back on them right there.
So 13-6.
That's a great way to punch them back in the mouth.
So let's see the PATs coming up with a PAT. PAT's up, and it is good. So with 7:36 left here in the second quarter. Hart County's up now 14-6. We'll be back in just a minute.
When did auto insurance become so complicated? Why do accidents happen fast but claims move slow? And when did we start trusting cartoon characters? If you're questioning your choices in auto coverage, get real answers from a real person with a Farm Bureau Insurance Total Needs Evaluation. It's simple, quick, and tailored just for you. Get real auto, home, life, health, and banking. Get Farm Bureau Insurance.
On the train test range, the search for any possible weakness continues. It's hard to stop a train. Really hard.
Remember, McGee Heating and Air. Comfort you can count on. It's hard to stop a train.
Back here at Herndon Stadium, Hart County 14-6. We kick off, Stevens County kicks off. We take it back for a touchdown. It's a great touchdown run right there.
A great way to come back at them right there with their own little taste of the medicine.
So here we go, kicking off. And they're going to get the ball at about the 22-yard line. Back up to 25, 26, across the 30, 35, 40. And here he goes again. We're off to the foot race, and he's going to get brought down at about the 42-yard line.
Scooter Harper right there. Good thing for his little burst of speed that could get him to the player and make the tackle, save a touchdown.
Scooter was just a hair. He had to make a tackle there. Touchdown saving tackle. So it's like we're going to have a referee's timeout. So another timeout on the field. Official timeout on the field. With 7:25 left to go, second quarter. Hart County's up 14-6. We'll be back in just a minute on the Bulldog Television Network.
Hart County High School would like to thank tonight's sponsors: Old Riley's Auto Parts, Audio Enhancement, Exit Landmark Realty, Fabritex, Farm Bureau, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Gateway Financial, McGee Heating and Air, Northeast Georgia Bank, Phillips Brothers, Pinnacle Bank, Play Safe, Rent-A-Center, St. Mary's, Strickland Funeral Home, Wade's Tax Service, Dairy Queen of Hartwell.
In times of need, isn't it comforting to know
back
that
here at Herndon
Strickland
Stadium,
Funeral
Hart
Home
County's
is
up
there to help
14-6.
you with friendly and caring service. They
That
offer
official
various
timeout there,
types of
just
pre-need plans to make it
It's a little
easier
bit hot
when the
today
need
here,
arises.
Logan.
Yeah, it's about
Arnold and the
86
entire
degrees right
staff
now. It's a
want
little
to say
warm.
how proud they are
It's a
to
little
serve
cooler
the
earlier
people of Northeast
in the week and
Georgia.
last weekend.
That's the Strickland
kinda
Funeral
blazed
Home
up.
with two locations, Cleveland
we're
Avenue in
mid-October.
Hartwell and
Still wearing shorts.
So here we go. Stevens County got the ball. He almost broke it right there. They handed off at the middle. And we got men on him right there, and they're going to bring him down at the 47-yard line, 48-yard line.
Good thing the end kept the containment right there. Ends keeping containment. It plays a big key on defense and not allowing them to get to the outside.
We busted right through that middle line. And Stevens County looks like the middle of their line is pretty weak, and we're just handling them with ease. If you want to know what the score is on the JV game, Hart County 0, East Jackson 0. They're in the second quarter.
So it must be a good defensive game
It's a defensive
something.
game. JV team's trying to go 4-1 on the year. And we sack them again. They're moving backwards again. I tell you, if you keep the hands out of that one running back, they go backwards. But, oh, my.
Yeah, on that play right there, like a little miscommunication by the running back and the quarterback. So I guess he had to take off and run with it, but he ain't getting nowhere. A good play right there by the defense.
That's right. So they're getting the play in. Clock still ticking. 6:14 left to here in the second quarter. He's in the gun, looking to throw. Throwing over here to the right. Got a man to the 40, to the 30. Oh, and he got brought down right there. He caught the ball, took about 3 steps, and we were on him.
Yeah, that was a nice play for the safety to come up and make the tackle.
Oh, that was a very nice play.
Very nice.
So 4th down, and looks like they're going to try to pin Hart County deep. So they're going to play that field position game.
4th down and 7.
So 4th and 7. Nice time to watch the ball right here. You never know when they go to run that infamous freeze play. You run out of middle school there, Logan?
You know, we never ran freeze in the middle school, surprisingly. And they're just going to try and kick this one right out of bounds.
And they kicked it right out of bounds. It's going to go out at the 17-yard line. So Hart County's going to have the ball. They get the ball back at the 17.
17-yard line. We have a flag on the play.
There's a flag.
Procedure is the call against Stevens County.
Yeah, it's a illegal procedure. Let's see what they want to do.
Yeah, we never ran the freeze play when I was in middle school. We always just went with it.
Looks like they're going to back them up, make them punt it again. So remember that, the 17-yard line. See if that was a good decision or bad decision. It's always interesting to see what happens because, you know, they would have got the ball at the 17. Now let's see where they would get the ball. Does he kick the ball lone line drive again and we get extra 5 yards or what? But here we go. Stevens County's going to punt the ball.
Now, I remember one time when I was in rec, when I was playing rec, a guy punted the ball right into the back of his player's head.
We're going to get the ball and get a return. And we get at the exact same spot. So that is, we back him up 5 and we get the ball at the same spot. So all we did was we ran some time off the clock.
Yeah, that's about it.
So 5:11 left here in the first half. Again, Hart County's trying to get to the championship game for the 2nd year in a row. Last year they got the championship game, and in a surprising turn of events, they got there and had to go play Clark Central, and was trying to win the ball game at the end and just ran out of time.
Hopefully it's the exact opposite this time, Coach. And
we're going up the middle. He's trying to bust out again, and he's up close to the 30-yard line.
Sean Teasley on the carry.
That was Sean Teasley.
Hopefully Hart County can win this game and take it on up to play Cedar. Well, take it here to play Cedar and come out with a win this time, though, Coach.
Yeah, Clark Central beat Madison County last night in double overtime to go to advance to the championship game. So Clark Central bring their team up here. Last time we played on a Saturday. And we're going up the middle again. This time Lackey. Lackey trying to find some room to run. He's still trying to bust outside and still going. He's going to get maybe a half a yard or maybe even lost a half a yard.
Tackle made by number 7, Cameron Lacey.
It was dancing, trying to get to the outside. He just couldn't get there.
Stevens had some big old boys up front.
Yeah, they got some real nice big boys up there.
Stevens is known for having some big linemen too. Got one playing for Georgia.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I saw Ben Cleveland bring down a defensive lineman the other day. I thought he was going to crush him on the goal line. Here we go.
That's a big fella.
He is. And they're going to hand it off here. Outside. Lackey's outside trying to get to the corner, and he does not. And they have hemmed him up twice already.
Stop made by number 20.
So it's going to bring up 3rd down. About 10.
Yeah, they kind of really stopped Jalen Lackey today. They've allowed him to get a couple yards and move to the outside, but he didn't really had no big game except for that very first touchdown run he had.
(14-6), 3:14 in counting in the first quarter. And we're going to hand it off again. We dropped the ball. Let's see who gets it. It's still rolling around. And Stevens going to pick it up. He's across the 20 to the 15 and gets brought down there. So Stevens County going to get the ball in just about great field position. The ball is just a bad handoff. We drop it on the ground, and then everybody jumps on, and the ball scoots out from under him, and Stevens picks it up and returns it down to close to the 15-yard line. Actually, I think they marked him down at about the 13-yard line. So Stevens County's 13 yards away from possibly tying this game up.
Makes over 1st and 10 on the Hart County 12-yard line.
You know, if I ever got in one of those positions where the ball was rolling around and I seen another guy running for it, I wouldn't dive on it. I'd just try to kick it out farther and just see if I could run and go get it while they try and dive on it. But that wasn't the case right there. It seems like nobody could get to that ball, and Stevens kind of just scooped it up and tried to run.
I know how it is. Been there, done that. Except I was a beneficiary of that fumble like that one time. Back in the day there, Logan.
Back in the day.
Back in the day.
Back in the day.
We're playing Madison County, and I jumped on the ball, recovered the fumble. We still lost the game, though. so 2:58, timeout on the field. 2:58 left here in the first half. Yeah, we could tell some stories now. Back in the day.
That seems to be our favorite thing to say, especially when broadcasting. Back in the day, we have a story to tell.
Way back in the day. I'll never forget that one. So let's talk about varsity tomorrow night. They got homecoming tomorrow night. It's going to be Miss Bulldogging. Homecoming will be crowned tomorrow night here at Herndon Stadium. They play in Jackson County with one of the top running backs in the state coming in here. Hopefully we can stop them. Play some good defense.
Yeah, defense would be a major key right there. I think if you can keep them to the inside and don't let them get to the outside, then maybe we should be able to contain them. But if you let them get to the outside, then we'll have a long night.
You're right. They got a little reverse coming out here. He's still on his feet down to about the 14-yard line. He might have lost him a bit there. Lost about a half a yard. So homecoming, no homecoming dance for you?
Nah, not for me.
Hey.
I think I'm going to skip out on that.
Save your money.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm definitely going to skip out on that. But, you know, I got Hart County winning tomorrow. The game seems to be pretty hyped up, and seems like the Bulldogs coming in with some high hopes, looking to go 2-0 for the region.
Yeah, you're right. I think they are playing well. They had a great week of practice, so actually great 2 weeks of practice. They are ready to hit somebody, and hopefully it constitutes into a win. Going 2-0 in the region would be spectacular. He's going to throw out here to the right and drop the ball. Hit him right in the hands, and the ball came out. Good coverage by Hart County.
Stowe's pass falls incomplete.
A lot of pink out there, if you don't notice. Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and some of the guys are wearing pink.
You know, that was always my favorite thing about playing football, just being able to wear pink and support that. You can't really do that in basketball because it's not exactly the right month, but, you know.
Basketball's creeping into October, just so you know that. So.
Yeah, that's coming up real soon.
We're already starting to plan for basketball. Then they're going to hand off to the right. He's trying to cut back left, and he's going to get right across to the 10-yard line, maybe the 9.5. So basketball is going to start up. What do you think about the new gym over there, Logan?
The new gym, the gym is super long. It's a whole lot longer and wider than the old gym, so suicides and cupcakes is going to be not so good coming up after fall break starting conditioning. I'm not looking forward to that. But the gym, it looks pretty nice. The gym floor's got lots of grip, and the new rims and new goals and all that. It all looks nice. It's well put together.
That's right. And one thing I did notice today, we had a pep rally earlier today, a glow-in-the-dark pep rally, and the kids were just crazy. One thing we did notice about it was when you get a full crowd in there, it is almost deafening in that gym, which is going to be great if you can get a good student section and just make noise all the whole game. That would be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be great, especially to have we had a lot of support for Hart County in like the couple past years. We've had a great student section for basketball, so just hopefully they can continue with it this year.
Doing things right.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good thing. Hopefully we can. Usually when you get a nice, good facility like that, it does help out and win. A lot more relaxed. And hopefully, and also you got wrestling coming up. Wrestling team should be pretty decent, so that's going to hopefully be a good thing. And every game will be streamed here on the Bulldog Television Network, which is going to be great. You can sit at home, subscribe, and watch the game, watch every basketball game all year long. Including the playoffs. You can't do that with some other places.
The search for any possible weakness continues.
Hopefully y'all make the playoffs this year, Logan.
Yeah, we're definitely looking to make the playoffs this year. Big things coming for the basketball team. We're about a veteran team this year.
Remember,
a lot of the guys coming
in
in second year, third year. So we're looking to make big moves this year.
So back here, Stevens Cannon's going to throw into the corner. And got a man there, and he drops the ball. Wide open. All he had to do was just turn around and catch the ball, and he drops it. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
Right there, that's just a play that you just want to take it back right there.
That was 4th down. Sorry. So Hart County's going to take over.
That's one of those plays you dream about the next night, man.
Oh man, he might have nightmares because of that drop pass right there.
Like what could have happened if I caught that ball?
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
I'd hate to be in one of those situations right there. We're going to hand off to Jalen Lackey, and he's going to cut back up the middle and try to bounce it to the left.
Hey, he's still going, too. Yeah, it's you have a play like that, you just sort of have nightmares because you don't – at night, you'll lay down tonight and go, why did I not catch that ball? But you probably have like layups and free throws, too, right?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of free throws, too. A lot of the free throws are huge in basketball games, and usually the team who makes the most free throws wins the game.
That's always good. So 2nd down and 9 for Hart County. They're going to try to drive the field. 48 seconds left here in the half. And they're going to hand off right the middle again. This is Lackey, and he's going to come out here to the right and get across the just across the 15, just at the 15. So 32 seconds of counting. We're winding down here first half. Hart County up 14-6. A beneficiary of they gave Stevens County the ball at the 15 and he could not convert. They had a guy wide open in the end zone. He dropped the ball. Matter of fact, they had 2 drop passes on that series. We're trying to see what we can do right here. And we're going to hand off right up the middle again. He's going to try to come outside, off tackle. And that was a quarterback right there, and he's all the way up to across the 40. And I think that's going to end the half. That is it.
Yeah,
So
that's going to do it.
That's going to do it. It's going to be halftime here at Herndon Stadium. Hart County up 14-6. And it's been a tough half right there, Logan. What do you do second half?
Second half, I think they need to look to pass more. The running game hasn't really been as efficient as it has in other games, so I think they might just come out to look to pass a little bit more. They've been pretty efficient in the earlier games, so yeah, be looking for that.
So yeah, hopefully come out and we will get the ball second half. So that hopefully we can convert that into a score, and we'll be back. We're going to take a little timeout on the field for. I think the band's going to be playing. We'll have a few commercials and stuff. We'll be back in a minute.
I got to pee and get a drink.
We have a variety of products and services. We are proud to be
Athletic training coverage for Hart County High School athletics is made possible by PlaySafe, a local nonprofit organization hoping to provide funds for the services that keep our high school athletes safe. Join Ahmed Hart, Clemson Sports Medicine, Blue Ridge Orthopedics, and other fine sponsors by visiting www.playsafesc.org and donating today.
Teeing the ball up for Stevens County, number 16, Josh Morgan. Back deep for Hart, number 6, Malachi Kelly.
Welcome back here at Herndon Stadium. Hart County is up 14-6, which fits to start the second half.
Hart County will take over first and 10.
Stevens County, he kicked it out of bounds. He's going to take over the 40-yard line. So here we go. We're up the middle, across the 40, we're up to the 44-yard, about the 45-yard line.
All right, let's see if we get a pass in here and see if they can get some yards off that.
Hopefully, at this point, you just got to maintain what you have, and hopefully score another touchdown or two and see what happens. So,
I feel like if they get another touchdown in, then they should be not secured, but it should be hard to come back.
They'll be up the middle again. He's running over people down to the 45-yard line. So they're in Rebel territory already. That was that quick.
Yeah, they brought back in Scooter Harper after that long run that got called back earlier.
Watching instant replay. Oh my, he ran over that poor kid. He said, "You got my same number. I'm running over you," and he did it. So here we go, 45-yard line.
Got to show him who wears it best.
And we're going up the middle again. Off tackle. He's going to cover the 45, cross the 40. He's still powering his way down to about the 39-yard line. So quickly we came out and we just powered down the field, right up the middle.
You know, Scooter's known for his speed, but I think him being so strong is underrated. He's really a strong guy.
He's strong and fast. That's a good combination to have. Here we go. Back up the line. 2-back set. And we're going to hand off to the fullback there, and he's going to get just a couple of yards. JV team's in a battle in Commerce, 0-0 in the third quarter.
Whew. Well, I wouldn't want to go to overtime with a 0-0 score. That'd not be the best thing to have. Bulldogs getting the play in from the sideline.
So third down and about 3 on the.
I don't know.
So we got 2 wide receivers, and he's going to hand off a little draw play, and the quarterback's going to keep it across, and the ball scoots out, and Stevens County jumps on it, and it's going to be Stevens County ball. So second fumble of the night for Hart County.
Stevens County recovers, has the first down on their own 28-yard line.
When a fumble happens and they get the ball, it's over with then. You just got to worry about getting right on defense now, because the fumble's over with, can't get it back. So you got to be smart on defense right here and try to limit the penalties on this, holding or any of that, jumping off sides, and just try to get the ball back.
Right, you got to just walk off the field and shake it off and hopefully just recover out of that. And they're going to go up the middle and get hardly anything. He might have lost a yard on that.
Zatori and Lacey on the carry. Tackle made by number 13, Sean Teasley. Loss on the play brings up
Teasley on the
second down
play.
and 11.
East Jackson and JV and Hart County JV are battling out in Commerce. Looks like a defensive battle, 0-0.
Looking to pass.
He's going to throw the ball. And he's got a man there and tips it. And that's going to fall incomplete.
That was good defense coverage right there by Drake Gaines.
Pass falls incomplete, brings up third down and 11.
So third down and 11 for the Bulldogs.
Yep. Bulldogs ain't got the ball yet, but the Rebels are about to try and go for the third down conversion.
Third and long, you know you got a pass play coming most likely. It looks like East Jackson just scored on the Hart County JV up in Commerce. Make it 6-0 up there. And he's going to come off a sweep, and we got a man there, and we're trying to hold on to him. And he's going to keep his feet moving all the way up to the 25-yard line. But we had him way back in the backfield, and that is going to bring up fourth down. So Stevens is going to have to punt. So Hart County's going to get the ball right back.
Well, that's good for the Bulldogs to come back out on defense and hold the Rebels to a 4th and out and get the ball back right here. Hopefully, somewhat on the 50 and maybe a little behind the 50.
So hopefully we get good field position out of this. Here we go. Decent snap for Stevens. Punt, no line drive. And then we're going to try to get it out here to the sideline and get just about to the 45-yard line. Maybe the 44 is where they're going to mark it. So Hart County's going to have good field position with 4:13 here left here in the third quarter. Time's winding down. And again, we hold on. We play here next Tuesday in the championship game against Clark Central. They just started playoffs a couple years ago, Logan, and Clark Central and Hart County been in the championship game both years.
You know, Clark Central, that's an Athens team, and you know Athens teams usually have some of the best athletes, and so I wasn't surprised about that. But Hart County's got some talent too, so I mean I see them in the playoffs for a couple more years.
Here comes Scooter out to the right. He's trying to get something out of it, and that right there brings up a good point right there. He got about 5 yards out of nothing. That's the good thing about Scooter is he can turn a busted play into 4 or 5 yard gain, and that's exactly what you always look for in a running back. Is what kind of guys can actually make a play, and hopefully just when you got a busted play, no blocking, and can you make a 4 or 5 yard gain? Because you keep doing that, you get first downs.
Along with Ben Stowe,
That's what's great about Scooter, because he's got the speed, he's got the vision, and he also got the strength. And so anything that really you throw at him, he can just about bounce it off and make anything happen out of it.
So 2nd down and about 5. They're going to Scooter again.
And there he goes.
Running. He's to the third, to cross the 40, 35, to the 30. He's still coming down to the 20-yard line. And they're going to mark him down at the 21-yard line.
Scooter Harper on the carry.
So talking about that, there it goes. They had him in the backfield, and he slipped the tackle, and he made it up for about a 25-yard run.
He had him dead in the backfield, and he finally takes over and takes out here to the left-hand side, but there's a penalty on the play.
And there he goes again. That's one of them plays that you do not want to have, especially after running like that and breaking tackles and stuff. You do not want to get brought back.
That's the 2nd time he's had one brought back like that.
You know, it's never really the running back's fault that he gets brought back.
he would have over, obviously that's right, but he would have over 100 yards rushing easy if he didn't have all the penalties. Had one run from about 65 yards early in the game. Now that was a 25-yard game that's been called back. And he's going to hand off this time he's going to fake the handoff. He's coming out here to the left, and he throws out here. We're still going. He's going to cut it across
he's
the
going to go
20, 15 to 10, 5, and he's just weaving in and out of guys all the way into the end zone and touchdown.
Austin Whitworth's pass is complete.
No flags on that play, so
Whitworth can't fake the handoff. They thought Lackey's going to get the ball.
That's going to bring us up now 20-6 Bulldogs.
20-6. That was a spectacular play. Like, you keep running the ball. All of a sudden, you fake the handoff and throw it out here to the left, and we just weave in and out of people.
That was a nice little catch and run.
PAT is up, and it is no good. So first time we missed a PAT in a while.
No good.
So with
Bulldogs 20, Stevens County 6.
So with 2:53 left here in the 3rd quarter, Hart County's now up 20-6. What do you do now there, Logan?
You know, 20-6, I think you just want to try to maintain the lead and run the clock out right here. No need to do anything special, but, hey, if you make a big play out of it, then you know what that means. But, yeah, nothing fancy. Just run the ball, run some clock, get first downs. That's about it.
A spectacular play watching the replay on that. He gets out here to the left, cuts it out to the left, gets down the sideline, runs back to the middle of the field, and cuts back to the sideline, trying to keep away from guys. Amazing play. And they're up 20-6 here. Clock's a wasting. And a middle school football game, one more score, and it's almost out of reach.
I think now they just need to maintain the lead now.
So don't make any major mistakes, no fumbles. Don't let them take this kickoff return back. That would put them right back in the game. Stevens County trying to slide their players up. And we're going to kick off. Good kickoff. And the ball's going to come down at the 18 and roll down there. He's having a hard time picking it up. He's up to the 20. And he's going to get just about the 22-yard line. So good kickoff for Hart County. And they, again, 2:45 left to go 3rd quarter. They're up 20-6.
You know, I think the defense just needs to make plays and let the offense try to run out some of the clock.
Defense has been playing well. Had a big stop down here on
Stevens County takes over first
early in the game.
21-yard line.
And really and truly, that is Logan. That is probably the difference in the game. Is that big stop down here when they had the ball on the 15-yard line.
And the pass and the touchdown was dropped. Yeah, I believe in that. I believe in that. Because that could have easily put them up, or at least tied the game.
You're right.
And look at the score now; it's 20-6, and we're looking to secure a win.
Up in Commerce, JV team's losing 8-0 to East Jackson. Trying to pay them back for last year, and when they got the JV and the varsity both lost to East Jackson. And he's in the gun. He's going to hand off. He's coming out to the left. He's stopping, trying to get something out of it, and he's going to get nothing. And they're pushing him down to close to the 25-yard line. 26. You know, Logan, that's got to be frustrating when you're down by 14 and trying to score, and the defense won't give you any room to run.
You know, whenever that happens and you get in that kind of situation, it changes your mindset about the game. And whenever that happens, you're just like, dang, when can the game be over now? So that's when the discombobulation comes on and the plays get sloppy and passes aren't really good. So you know how that goes.
Throws it across the middle. He's going to be complete, and he's still running. He runs his own man at the 39-yard line. We were trying to bring him down. It just slung him down, but he's got that low base down there. He's a little kid, and he just he's got that low center of gravity. Just would not go down, and he just kept on running until he hit his own man in the back. And that, luckily, that brought him down because he was trying to score. So he marked him down to the 38-yard line.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to try to arm tackle smaller guys and big guys too, but arm tackling is pretty hard to do. You got to master the art of it.
He's going to go up the middle again. He's going to get close to maybe a half a yard.
Dorian Lacey stop at number 64.
36 seconds left here in the third quarter. Hart County's up 20-6. Winner goes to the championship game.
On the play brings up the second down and 9.
Clock's still ticking.
That's a good sign. Run, clock, run.
Yep. 25 seconds left in the third.
So Stevens trying to get situated here.
That was a quick third quarter, Coach.
Definitely quick third quarter. And he's going to hand off. He's going to fake it. And he's going to throw across the middle. And he's got a man wide open. He's across the 35 to 30. We got a man chasing him down to the 15 to 10, 5. And looks like he's going to step out at about the 3-yard line. Wide open. A little miscommunication with the DBs back there. And we got a man down way back here on the 40-yard line. Looks like he's got a cramp. But yeah, that was he was wide open and got down all the way. Luckily, we had a guy chase him down, and they're going to mark him down at the 2-yard line. So with 2 seconds here left here in the third quarter.
That was Sean Harper right there saving the touchdown. Great effort by him to get back into the play and stop the man from scoring.
So, yes, there's timeout on the field. There's a timeout. We're going to take a timeout, too. So with 2 seconds left here and left in the third quarter, we're going to take a timeout on the Bulldog Television Network. Hart County's up 20-6. We'll be back.
Wade's Tax Service, a proud supporter of the community and the entire Hart County school system. They want to wish the best of luck to the Hart County and Georgia Bulldogs for an exciting season. Wade's Tax Service also wants to let you know they're available year-round by appointment and always open on Tuesday with various accounting services. Give them a call at 706-376-1147 or 706-308-6893. Wade's Tax Service at 105 Depot Street in Hartville.
Proudly serving the local community and the Hart County Bulldogs. We take pride in getting it right the first time.
On the train test range, the search for any possible weakness continues. It's hard to stop a train. Really hard.
Remember, McGee Heating and Air, comfort you can count on. It's hard to stop a train.
All right, back here in the stadium, we had cramps. He still got some cramps. Get him some mustard there, Logan.
Some pickles, salt.
Pickle juice and mustard. Here we go.
Tell him about Coach Burton's remedy.
That's right. There we go. 2 seconds left, and Stevens County got the ball at the 2-yard line, trying to score, trying to bring this game, and they're going to run to 2 seconds. And he's going to go up the middle, and he's going to score. So that's going to
Stevens County.
It's the last play of the third quarter, and it's now 20-12. So it'll be interesting right here. Now, how large is that kickoff loom there? A fluke kickoff where he kicks off and we take it off. He sky kicks and we take it back for a touchdown. That is looming large, and also that big stand down here when they had the ball. We fumbled the ball and they got the ball at the 15-yard line. And they had 2 drop passes. One was in the end zone. And he was wide open. Both those plays are looming large now. And they are going for 2. He's going to look, and he's going to fake the handoff and the throw, and he's not going to get it. So the score's going to remain 20-12. So we're going to start the fourth quarter when we come back. We'll be back. Hart County's up 20-12 here on the Bulldog Television Network.
Hart County High School would like to thank tonight's sponsors: Old Riley's Auto Parts, Audio Enhancement, Exit Landmark Realty, Fabritex, Farm Bureau, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Gateway Financial, McGee Heating and Air, Northeast Georgia Bank, Phillips Brothers, Pinnacle Bank, Play Safe, Rent-A-Center, St. Mary's, Strickland Funeral Home, Wade's Tax Service, Dairy Queen of Hartwell.
You said, and we'll be back.
All right, here we go. Back here at Herndon Stadium. Hart County now, their lead's only they're cut down to 20-12.
So what you looking to do right here, Coach? Fourth quarter, 20-12. What's up?
Long drive. 17, 18-play drive would be super right now. We'll see what happens. You're in a dogfight right here. Just no pun intended right there, but you got to make sure you dot your I's and cross your T's and everything, because you cannot make a mistake now. A mistake here could be devastating.
That's exactly right there. That could easily cost the game.
And again, those two plays, the drop pass by Stevens in the end zone and the kickoff return by Hart County, just looms large in this game. And when you've all said and done, those are probably the two biggest plays of the game. And they're going to squib it right down the middle. They're going to take it across the 35 to 40, to the 45. We're still trying to come outside, across the 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, and he's going to fall down. He's going to get pushed down at about the 22, 21-yard line. Oh, my. They're going to block it all the way down to the 20. So great return, puts them in good field position. 20 yards away. They're already in the red zone, and Stevens County got a man down.
That's a great return right there by Sean Teasley.
Yeah, that was a great return. And they've been squibbing and kicking the little sky kicks, and it's just we've been taking it back, which is exactly what you want to do.
You know, my whole middle school career, I only had one kick return for a touchdown. And it was the very first game, and we played Stevens County. That was the only touchdown we had that game, too.
Logan in his middle school days.
I can't say at that time when I had that kick return, I was playing tight end and not running back. But needless to say, the next game I played running back and not tight end.
Hey, that's the way it is. Yeah, it's Hart County's been notorious for taking those little short kicks back. We had a few years ago, we were playing East Jackson. They kick an onside kick to start the game, and DJ Kraft takes it back for a touchdown in what is possibly the quickest touchdown you can ever score in a football game. It took him all of 8 seconds. And would have took less time, but he slowed down right before he got the end zone.
You know how that goes. They want to stun around right before they touch it.
Yeah, he slowed down to look, make sure nobody was coming, and I was like, let's just score. And we scored, and it was 8 seconds going into the game, and we already scored a touchdown. But they're still tending to the guy in Stevens County.
I was at that game when that happened.
Yeah, that was a big game. And it was Hart County came out, and we scored, and that was when we knew when you score on a play like that, very first play of the game, they kick it off, and you go down the field and score. That sort of sets the tone for the whole night.
Yeah, especially only using 8 seconds. That was something.
A couple years ago, we had Oglethorpe County here. We played them here, and the first 3 plays, the ball was touched, was scored, which is amazing.
What year was it when we had 72 points?
That was against Oglethorpe.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all
right.
We
scored in every phase of the game. Multiple touchdowns, almost every phase of the game.
I remember that. I was a youngster when that happened.
I was too. Now I'm old. So, I tell you what we're gonna do. They still tended the guy in Stevens County. hopefully he is okay. But we're going to take a break here, and we'll be back here on the Bulldog Television Network.
Wage Tax Service, a proud supporter of the community and the entire Hart County school system. They want to wish the best of luck to the Hart County and Georgia Bulldogs for an exciting season. Wage Tax Service also wants to let you know they're available year-round by appointment and always open on Tuesday with various accounting services. Give them a call at 706-376-1147 or 706-308-6893. Wage Tax Service at 105 Depot Street in Hartville.
Proudly serving the local community and the Hart County Bulldogs. We take pride in getting it right the first time.
Hart County High School is about academics, sports and training, Bulldog Chow, reading, teamwork, brilliant minds, preparing for the future. Hart County High School is the school made for us.
My name is Jackson McConnell, and I'm President and CEO of Pinnacle Bank. What do I want us to be known for? It's what it's been known for the last 80 years. Great service. We've served our community. The things that bring me the most satisfaction is knowing that we had a part to some success that happened in somebody's life.
When did auto insurance become so complicated? Why do accidents happen fast but claims move slow? And when did we start trusting cartoon characters? If you're questioning your choices in auto coverage, get real answers from a real person with a Farm Bureau Insurance Total Needs Evaluation. It's simple, quick, and tailored just for you. Get real auto, home, life, health, and banking. Get Farm Bureau Insurance.
I'm Stephen Moshe.
And I'm Brandon Johnson.
At GFS Insurance Group, we're Bulldogs for life, and we're here to serve and support our community.
Let us serve you with exceptional insurance rates and service for your home, auto, and commercial insurance needs.
We also offer life and health insurance, long-term care insurance, and group benefits. Hey Brandon, go long.
At GFS Insurance Group in Hartwell, we're not going to drop the ball.
St. Mary's Sacred Heart Hospital is proud to serve the communities of North Georgia by providing mission-driven, high-quality health care. Our physicians and staff offer a full range of vital services, including advanced surgical and imaging services. We offer rehabilitative services with physical and speech therapy. We meet the needs of expecting families with our mother-baby unit. We provide emergency care 24/7 and so much more. St. Mary's Sacred Heart Hospital. Your health is our mission.
On the train test range, the search for any possible weakness continues. It's hard to stop a train. Really hard.
Remember, McGee Heating and Air, comfort you can count on. It's hard to stop a train.
Back here at Herndon Stadium, that was rough to see. Stevens County had a player that got hurt, and they're taking him off in the ambulance. And obviously, our thoughts and prayers are with him and his family right now, and hopefully he's okay. That was, again, they did, Stevens County walked down there and saw him off the field, and thank all the EMTs and all them guys that came out here and helped him out, helped him get to the hospital. And again, we hope he gets he's okay, and if not, then hopefully he gets a speedy recovery here. So we just a minute, we're going to resume. We're going to take a commercial break here while they get ready. They're going to have to warm up a little bit. We're going to take a commercial break with 7:47 left here in the fourth quarter. It's going to be Hart County 20-12. And again, to hold on for a second before we take a break, they're both going to go both end zones, and they're going to have to warm up because we've been down. We've been not playing for a while now, so they're going to warm up and get some warm ups. And we'll take a break here in just a minute. Take a break here.
Wade's Tax Service, a proud supporter of the community and the entire Hart County school system. They want to wish the best of luck to the Hart County and Georgia Bulldogs for an exciting season. Wade's Tax Service also wants to let you know they're available year-round by appointment and always open on Tuesday with various accounting services. Give them a call at 706-376-1147 or 706-308-6893. Wade's Tax Service at 105 Depot Street in Hartville.
Proudly serving the local community and the Hart County Bulldogs. We take pride in getting it right the first time.
I'm Stephen Moshe.
And I'm Brandon Johnson.
At GFS Insurance Group, we're Bulldogs for life, and we're here to serve and support our community.
Let us serve you with exceptional insurance rates and service for your home, auto, and commercial insurance needs.
We also offer life and health insurance, long-term care insurance, and group benefits. Hey, Brandon, go long.
At GFS Insurance Group in Hartwell, we're not going to drop the ball.
When did auto insurance become so complicated? Why do accidents happen fast, but claims move slow? And when did we start trusting cartoon characters? If you're questioning your choices in auto coverage, get real answers from a real person with a Farm Bureau Insurance Total Needs Evaluation. It's simple, quick, and tailored just for you. Get real auto, home, life, health, and banking. Get Farm Bureau Insurance.
Back here at Herndon Stadium, Hart County up 20-12. 7:47 left here in the fourth quarter. Big delay there after athlete from Stevens County, a player from Stevens County got injured. They had to call EMTs out. They came out here. They took care of him there on the field, and then they were taking him off in the ambulance. And again, our thoughts and prayers are with him and his family, and hopefully he's okay.
Yeah, you just hate to see that right there. Just hate to see anybody go down with an injury like that and have to deal with that and play through that.
You're right. So now we got to go back to the game here. Hart County's going to have the ball at the 35-yard line, headed in toward the end zone. A score put this out of reach almost. Stevens County gets the ball, they may have a chance. And we're going to hand off right up the middle. Now looks like Scooter Harper, and he's up to the 30-yard line. And he's still going down to the 23-yard line.
Scooter's really been showcasing his strength of this whole game, really. He's had a couple of long runs, but most of his runs have been right up the middle. And he's showcasing a lot of his strength and power.
Hey, you're right. And talked to Coach Allen during the injury time out there. And one of the things is he said he had to try to get Scooter the ball some more. He's been running the ball real well, but yet every time he ran a big long run, they had a penalty on the play. So clock's still running. That's what you want right now with the 8-point lead. 20-12. Hart County trying to make it to the championship game for the second year in a row. And they're going to hand off at the middle, and there's a flag down, and he's going to get to about the 21-yard line. Let's see what that's in the vicinity of having a hold. And that's illegal procedure against Hart County.
We now have pizza and hot dogs at $1 each, and nachos too.
So after having an injury on like that on the field, how do you think that's going to affect Stevens County?
Stevens County, they're normal. They're a normal team like anybody else. Sometimes you see teams rally, and then sometimes you see teams that just affects them mentally, and that's what you have to be able to recover. And obviously, you don't know how it's going to affect any team until after it happens. And we're going to hand the ball off. He's coming out here to this side, to the 20, 15. He's still going down to the 11-yard line. Scooter Harper, good little run again by Scooter.
He's really been racking up ever since we came back from the delay right here. He's had a couple nice runs right at the middle, tried to bounce one to the outside and picked up about 10.
First and 15, he got a first down. Now we're down on the 11-yard line. So first and 10 from the 11. This time we're going up the middle again, and we're going to get to the 7-yard line. That was Teasley, Sean Teasley there. They're going to mark him at the 12. So again, well, as I said, you don't know how something like that affects a team because they may rally and just play great, or they just may say, look, we're going, and it's the weighs heavy on their mind. And obviously, when you're in high school, middle school, or whatever, it does weigh heavy. And they're going to hand off to Scooter. Scooter's coming out to the far side. And he's trying to get to the corner, to the 10, the 5. He keeps going down to the 1. Ball comes out, but it goes out of bounds.
Out of bounds line saved him right there.
Yeah, ball came out, and they're going to mark it down at the 1-yard line. Actually, just outside the 1. So it is first and goal from the 1. 5:51 left here in the fourth quarter.
So a score right here would just about put it out of bounds. I mean, not out of bounds, out of reach.
Out of bounds. You're still thinking about the basketball there. All right, yeah, it would actually put it pretty close. Come on, there, barring a miracle. And we're going to route the middle, and we're still driving. And
that's
they
touchdown.
Give it to him. They give it to him. Touchdown, Hart County.
Well, that brings up it being 26-12 Bulldogs.
Teasley right up the middle. Got that yard he needed for the touchdown, and now Hart County's up 26-12 with 5:30 left here in the fourth quarter.
You got number 12 back to kick the PAT.
All right, well, PAT's up, and it is good. Now it is Hart County 27, Stevens County 12. And we're going to, there's a timeout on the field with 5:30 here left here in the fourth quarter. Hart County now has a 15-point lead on Stevens. We'll be back in just a moment.
I'm Stephen Moshe.
And I'm Brandon Johnson.
At GFS Insurance Group, we're Bulldogs for life, and we're here to serve and support our community.
Let us serve you with exceptional insurance rates and service for your home, auto, and commercial insurance needs.
We also offer life and health insurance, long-term care insurance, and group benefits. Hey, Brandon, go long.
At GFS Insurance Group in Hartwell, we're not going to drop the ball.
Athletic training coverage for Hart County High School athletics is made possible by PlaySafe, a local nonprofit organization hoping to provide funds for the services that keep our high school athletes safe. Join AMS.
Back here at Herndon Stadium, Hart County just scored 27-12. Up in Commerce, the Hart County JV is closing in. They closed the gap on East Jackson. Now East Jackson's still up 8-6 late in the fourth quarter. Hart County's going to kick off. A little low line drive kick. He's going to take it to the 30, up to the 35. Trying to go far side. He's going to get just up to the 37-yard line.
Our middle school team, their defense is very, very excellent. They've been holding teams up under 20 points all game, every game this season. And here we are, Madison with 12, so coming up on it.
Stevens has not played bad all day. They just Hart County's just played right good. And that's not a good combination when you play okay and the other team plays great. So Stevens got the ball up on the 36, and he's going to throw to his right. He's going to get across the 40, close to the 40-yard line. It's like up there watching the game up in Commerce. And East Jackson just taking knees right now, trying to end the game.
Play brings up second down and 8.
Looks like East Jackson is going to win that game 8-6. So Stevens coming out here to the right. It looks like the ball came out. What's the referee's going to do there? And they're going to count them. They're going to call them down right there, up into 39. Or it's going to be 44-yard line.
Play brings up third down and 2.
So third down and 2 for Stevens. So you hold them here, and that is going to be it, Logan.
I agree with you, Coach. 4 minutes, 23 seconds left in the game.
Stevens trying to get that one score in that will bring him a little bit closer. And they're going right up the middle. He's going to get nothing. He's going to bring up fourth down. Of course, obviously, you're 4 down territory.
You know, I think that one right there might have done it. Might have gave the Bulldogs the chance to seal the game.
Fourth and 2, and Stevens is going to go for it.
I mean, in this position, you ain't got no other choice but to. Fourth down,
right.
3 minutes, 48 seconds, 46. What else can you do? And that's going to be a flag.
Got a flag. At least it blew the whistle. It's a dead ball foul. Illegal procedure against Stevens, and they're going to back him up 5 yards. So you go 4th and 2 to 4th and 7. Now you probably have to throw the ball.
And a lot of their passes have been just little wide receiver screen plays right there. And they've been gaining like 5 to 7 yards on the play, so I think they need to be on the lookout for that.
And those work great if you're going to try to sustain a drive. But when you're in middle school or varsity or JV or whatever, it's hard to sustain a drive like that. He's going to back up. He's going to throw.
He's going to be sacked.
And Hart County's going to take over. They're going to take over on downs with 3:24 left in the game. And that's just about going to seal it. They're just going to
take care of the ball now. On some clock.
And up in Commerce, East Jackson has defeated Hart County JV 8-6. That game is now final. Hart County tried to score in the last quarter. They had to make a punt, and they almost took it back. So Hart County's in the gun. He's going to go up the middle, and that's Scooter. Scooter to the 35. He's going to reverse course again. Here he comes far to the near side to the 35, 30, 25, 20, 15. He's going up the middle, and he's going to score again. Touchdown, Scooter Harper.
And it looks like no flags on this play, so this one should count.
No flags, and Hart County's now up 33-12.
That was his 3rd time scoring on the day and one that actually counted.
He finally got him one, right?
Yeah, he's finally got him one. Put on a little track show.
Yeah, he came to his left, reverse course, came across the side, and the PAT is no good. That ball went straight up and straight back down. But he broke out, came out back here to the right-hand side and just scored. Great play by Scooter.
Yeah, that was the replay booth showing the wrong replay.
They had a little mix-up right there. If they were perfect, they'd be working for ESPN right now, right?
Yep, you're right. But
that's right.
I don't know.
Hey, it's great to have all this nice stuff. It is. We added the Jumbotron last year, added all the video stuff, and this year the first time we broadcast every game, JV, middle school, varsity, on our new Bulldog Television Network, and it's been a great time so far. 33-12, 3:11 left here in the 4th quarter.
Teeing the ball up, number 12, Austin Whitworth.
And they're going to kick off. Nice kickoff. He's going to take it about the 22-yard line, up across the 30 to 35 to 40, and up to the 41-yard line. So you came in here, Logan, trying to advance the championship game. You're Stevens County. Now you're down by 21 with just over 3 minutes left. What do you do?
You know, I'd say you need a miracle really to come back here, but I think right now it's kind of out of hands right now. I mean, you got the ball, but you're in your own territory, 3 minutes, 5 seconds. There really ain't much you can do.
You just try to end on a positive note.
Yeah, that's really about it. Maybe go down the field, get a score in, maybe, but tip drill. About had an interception right there, Coach.
Yeah, he threw the ball to his receiver. We tipped it, ball goes up, and we all looked at it. Sort of like a baseball play right there when all the infielders looked at the ball, hit the ground.
Yeah, somebody's got to call, got it.
Yeah, that's right. Nobody called that play and called that ball, and they just went right on the ground.
You know, I played a little baseball back in my day, too.
What sport did you not play? Golf? Did you play golf?
I mean, just for the fun. I had to stop, though. It wasn't me. I tried soccer. That wasn't me either. I did just about any other sport. You name it, I've tried it.
And there's a tip drill, and we got the ball. We intercepted. We're coming down to the side. 25-20, 15-10, 5. Touchdown, Hart County. And they're going to add one more score before this game's over with. So they said, hey, we don't get it the first time. We're going to get it the second time. They tipped the ball up, intercepted it, and we went down the field, and now we're up 39-12. With just over 2 minutes, 2:48 left here in the fourth quarter.
You know, and I think on that right there, the interception and return for a touchdown, I think that's really going to put the game out of hands for Stevens County. I don't think there's no coming back right here after that one.
You're right, 27-point lead.
Yeah, but I think this one's just pretty much out of hands, Coach.
And PAT is up.
It's no good.
It is no good again. So we're going 39-12. Hart County's up. 2:48 left here in the game. Now 27-point lead for the Bulldogs. We'll be back in just a minute on the Bulldog Television Network.
We're here for the perfectionists, the champions of doing things right. Whether they're in the shop or in the driveway, they trust O'Reilly Auto Parts, because good enough won't cut it here. For over 50 years, we've been helping perfectionists get exactly what they want and exactly what they need without compromise, turning that problem into a problem solved. O'Reilly Auto Parts. Better prices every day.
Hi, Dog fans. Rick Basinger, President and CEO of Northeast Georgia Bank. Also graduate, Hart County High School, 1976. Northeast Georgia Bank has been your hometown community bank for 111 years. We have a variety of products and services. We are proud to be a sponsor of all Hart County community.
All right, back here at Herndon Stadium, Hart County scored on interception return. Now 39-12, and not all. Obviously, that's going to put them into the championship game next Tuesday here at Herndon Stadium. Also makes them 7-0. Been a while since we've been 7-0 at middle school. I'll tell you back, it might be the first time ever we go 7-0, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Most times middle school only plays about 6 games a year.
I added in the playoffs, so now I got a chance to go 8-0.
That's right. And Clark Central will be here. They're coming to Herndon Stadium next week. Be a rematch of one of the better games we saw all year. Remember, if you don't remember, Clark Central was driving to score to win the game, and the guy gets tackled on the 3-yard line to end the game.
Yeah, that was an earlier in the season game, and Clark gave them a run for their money.
They did. Obviously, Hart County's a better team now because they've improved drastically since that game. Matter of fact, they won that game on a Saturday, turned around on Thursday night and shut out Madison County. And there's some confusion on the field somewhere. I think the referees are trying to sort something out here. $39-12.
So we got the varsity taking on Jackson County tomorrow. What do you think the key for tomorrow needs to be for the Bulldogs to succeed to win?
Play good defense.
Good defense?
Of course, when I coached, I was a defensive coach. I'm a defensive-minded person. I'd have loved to see that JV game live, 8-6 kind of thing. That's my kind of games. And we're going to kick off, and they're going to take it and get across the 35-yard line up to about the 37. Yeah, when you're defensive minded, you like them big defensive games. Now, for the fan up in the stands, no scoring, that's probably the boringest thing you ever seen in your life. But from a coach's standpoint, big chess match on the field, and you just try to keep them out of the end zone.
You know, in games like that, it's about like watching a soccer game. They never score when you watch it, but when you change the channel, it's 7-3. Like, how do you score in 3 minutes?
Watched Atlanta United a few weeks ago. They were playing, and I think it was nothing for the longest time. I turned it off and cut it back on. It's 3-0. I was like, what in the world?
That's crazy how soccer works. As soon as you stop watching it, they score 10 goals. And it's like, how do you do that?
He fakes the handoff and going to cross the 50, and we're trying to bring him down there about the 47-yard line.
You know, I've been seeing a lot of arm tackling by some of the safeties and cornerbacks. I think going into next week against the maybe more athletic Clark Central team, they might need to work on that going into next week.
They could do that. I mean, arm tackling is just a thing. I mean, matter of fact, with the rule changes, the way you can't – used to you stick your head up in there and make a play, but now some of that sticking your head up in there is illegal, so you can't actually do it. So, yeah, it's, you just have to make the best of it. One of the things I have seen is a lot of teams are now teaching how to strip the ball out, how to hack the ball out of somebody's hands. That's always good.
You know, we did drills like that when I was back in middle school and doing stuff like that. One person to hold the guy up and the other guy just come in there and rip the ball out and try to punch it free.
I do remember playing middle school. That was funny, but I played for the Hart County Junior High Patriots. That was back in the day now. So
yeah, that's back when my grandma was in school.
He's throwing it off to the left, and he's still trying to find something. We're just going to eat him up on the 35. Clock still ticking, 2:18 left here in the game. Coach Woolbright was my coach, and Coach Shiflett. They were a two-man crew. We didn't have like 5, 6, 10 coaches like they do now. We had two people. One coach offense, one coach defense.
How'd that go?
It was good. I mean, it was some days it was mass chaos, but it was a good thing. So he's going to toss sweep out here. He's going to come to the 35 to cross the 40 and get pushed out of bounds at the 42-yard line. But yeah, we won a few games. Obviously, we lost a few too, but I think 1 year I played, we went 3-3, and next year I played varsity, and that was way back in the day, 1987. Remember that almost like it was yesterday.
Yeah, it was not yesterday though, Coach.
No, that
was not yesterday.
Almost, it was 30 years ago.
Yeah.
And he's going to sweep out here to the left, across the 40, and up close to the 49-yard line. More than anything, I remember as a freshman, we go up to Monroe area, got a big lead, and Coach Scroggs Coach Pate was head coach, and Coach Scroggs was the offensive line coach. He walked up to me and says, "You're in." As a freshman and playing a varsity game, I think I lost my mind right there, just trying to figure out what to do. I remember Mike Fellows. He played at Georgia. He was the guy that took his spot. He's about 6'4", every bit over 300 pounds, walks up and said, "Don't mess up." And I remember that like that was yesterday. And I guess when a guy's 6'4", 300 pounds tells you don't mess up, you better not mess up, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't mess up.
So that constituted, we went on to playoffs, won the regular season 8AAA championship, went on and lost the playoffs, second round of playoffs. My sophomore year, we went to the playoffs again. This time we lost to Stevens County again in '88. But '89 was my junior year. And that was when we went all the way to the state semifinals and played with a miracle play with And miracle play with Iron Fry against
Here
Tucker.
to help you with friendly and caring service.
Toward the end of the game, and then we
They
went on
offer
to play
various
Marist right
types
here.
of pre-need plans
It poured
to make
down
it
rain, and I
easier
swear
when the need
if we had
arises.
turf back then, we'd have
Arnold
been,
and the entire staff
it'd been a
want to
different
say
ball
how
game because
proud
they
they
couldn't
are
see
to
the
serve
sidelines
the
for
people
nothing
of
because it was just
Northeast
mud.
Georgia. That's the
Marist
Strickland
went on
Funeral
to-
Home
they won our
with 2
game and then went on to-
locations, Cleveland Avenue in Hartwell and Bear Creek Road in Livonia.
And then we went on to play Marist up here and lost, and they went on to win the state championship. So incomplete pass, and that's Hart County's going to take over on downs with 50 seconds left.
All right, so if you're Clark Central coming again against this Hart County defense, what do you think they need to do to try to at least be successful? Because I believe that our defense has gotten a lot better since we played them earlier in the season. Shutting out teams and everything. So how do you think that they need to come about this?
I think you're right. I think we're a better team between offense and defense. We got more weapons on offense now. You know, not back then we had it was Scooter Harper. Now we got Lackey and Harper and Teasley and obviously Whitworth back there at quarterback, and we got a lot of guys that's going to be. They have got a lot more weapons back there. Keep guys fresh, sort of like Georgia does, and on defense, you're just going to have to play defense. And we played very well first time around. You got to play well the second time around, and you got to cut down on mistakes. We had a couple of fumbles tonight. They luckily they didn't turn over into Stevens County didn't capitalize on all of them, but it was you've got to eliminate the mistakes and then play ball like you know how to play. And I know these guys are well coached. Coach Allen and some of the other guys, the other coaches have worked their they worked a lot to try to get these guys in the position they're in, and it's going to be a great game. It's going to be one you'll have to come out and watch with your own eyes because it is a championship game and it's here at Herndon Stadium, so that's going to be nice.
Well, that's going to do it for tonight. And your score is 39 Bulldogs, 12 Rebels. And we'll catch you tomorrow night here at Herndon Stadium, 7:30, as the Bulldogs look to take on Jackson County for homecoming. And we will see you again Tuesday for the championship game as we watch Hart County Bulldogs take on the Clark Central Gladiators. And that will do it.